I can't read shit. This is actually crazy. This is too much. Fucking A. How does anyone do this? Like, Twitch streamers that get loads of comments coming through, how do they respond to their chat? Oh, really? Do you know what I will say? If you guys stick around for long enough, I might give you a bit more of Release Me to listen to. Who knows? Who knows? I can't play you the full thing because I will get in trouble. Tilly's already in trouble. The Little Menace. It's just a ham and cheese sandwich. How did she get her hands on it? We sent Tilly the song already to listen to, and then yeah, she just used it on Instagram, and we were like, shit, you weren't meant to do that yet. But she did it, so there you go. You got the news early from Tilly. Yeah, if you haven't heard the leaked song yet, you can go over to Tilly's account and give it a listen. We basically, the label wasn't ready for us to put stuff out properly yet. So now we are, ish. But yeah, it's going to be exciting when that gets released, as well as doing it with Nori. It's such an interesting concept. I don't have a release date for you, unfortunately. It's actually technically not a toasty because all I did was toast the bread. The ingredients inside are I just put ham and cheese in it. I just prefer crunchy stuff. Oh, thanks, Clara and Rose. That star's fun. Thanks, Lizzie. Sorry, I'll get more talkative once I finish my sandwich, but I was like, I didn't really want to watch something, and I was gonna go live anyway, so made the sandwich and just went live. That was my thought process. Literally, some of these are going past way too fast for me to read them. Currently 12:30 in Australia right now. So that's probably at night, yeah. Yeah, what am I saying? Stupid thing to say. It is at night. No sauce for a sandwich. I mean, I buttered the bread, if that helps. I don't really need sauce for a ham and cheese sandwich. I mean, if there's, butter in there. Is that a sauce? Is butter a sauce? What a question. What? No, it's a spread. But is a spread not just a sauce? Because it's technically... Well, it's not liquid, is it? Ooh. That's a controversial one. thing is, anything could be a sauce if you try hard enough. Just got to melt it down into one, really. Ops on Greg's. I love Greg's. I think it's fantastic. I think their prices are great for the food that they sell. Do you know what? Harvey had a go. He didn't have a go at me the other day, but where were we? We were eating somewhere in Windsor, and he, when we sat down in the restaurant that we were eating in, I was like, "Oh, do you know what? These prices." I just said the prices actually aren't that bad, because it was this place like on the river. It's Windsor, so it's expensive anyway. But I was like, actually, yeah, for what it is, this ain't that bad. And Harvey was like, I don't think you've ever sat down in a food establishment or any establishment without commenting on the price first. I'm like, that's just what I think of. That's just what comes to mind. It sort of always has a big influence on where I eat, because if something's like well overpriced, I don't mind. I'm just like, this better be the best food I've ever fucking had, kind of thing. But yeah, I feel bad for establishments, but I keep my standards quite high in terms of what I hope to be served if they're charging me £40 for a main. I'm so sorry for the bits of silence. I didn't realise how tough it would be to, first of all, read the comments that are flying by quicker than I've ever seen. Second of all, eat a sandwich whilst doing so. So, I'm working on this, and once I'm done with this, you'll have more of my attention, and we can maybe, no, I'm not going to say that. That sounds weird. I'm just gonna eat my sandwich. Who's the girl you're singing on the song with? So, her name is Nonori. You'll notice she is an animation, which is a very interesting concept. She models. She also sings now. And when it was pitched to us, I'll be real with you guys, both me and Harvey were like, the fuck? But then we looked into it and we were like, actually, this is sick. Like, why wouldn't we do something like this? I mean, we're renowned for doing weird shit. But this, I wouldn't even say this is weird. This is like, cool. And yeah, we just, wanted to get involved with a bunch of different projects before doing our own music project. Just sort of, get back out there, tell people we're doing music. We basically didn't want to scare people with the weirdness of our music first, because not that it's that weird, it's just a bit different. So yeah, we're doing some more mainstream stuff first, which I think a lot of you will really enjoy. And then who knows, maybe you guys will absolutely love our personal project, but we'll find out. It's quite scary that though, because like that's obviously the stuff that comes directly from me and Harvey. Like, it is our minds, our creations, everything about it. Don't get me wrong, these ones that are coming out over the next few months, also we're very involved in, but like the projects were sort of started elsewhere and then pitched to us, so it's an interesting process. It's fun. I'm enjoying doing music properly now. I need to really be careful, because I'll end up saying too much and something that I'm not allowed to say, but now that we're posting and talking about shit, I can actually be a little bit more open about things. But I still need to be sensible. A few people have asked who my celeb crush is. I have a question for you guys. Is it okay to not have a celebrity crush? Because I just don't. Not anymore. I don't know if I have a reason why, but like, there's just no one that I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah. That's all I can really say. I don't like. I'll tell you who my celebrity crush is. Duffel. The sandwich is yummy, thank you for asking. Christ. The wood panels do be saying, I can't believe I just said that, but I'm a massive fan of them. They have brought out some life in this room that I never thought it could have. And yeah, I'm very pleased about it. It also makes the audio quality for people in the room and potentially even for you guys better. So yeah, I'm pretty damn pleased about it. Thanks, Bo. Damn, Sky, thanks. The song has not come out yet, no. It has only just been released. What day and age do you think we're in? You've still got at least a fair few weeks until the song's actually released. I'm sorry, but if girl dinner is a sandwich, surely that just defeats the point, no? What the fuck? Hang on. I'm looking at my playlist now. I know that my Spotify is public, but why is there a random person? Oh no, maybe. Huh. Strange. There was just like someone in my playlist, as in like another person. I don't really know how to explain what I just saw. I sorted it. I don't think anyone joined my jam. I don't think that's possible right now. I think you need to be near me. That would be entertaining though if you guys could just control my Spotify. Thank you. Thank you, Shop Tick. Right, I'm here. Yeah, I saw someone in the comments say, everyone pre-save, release me. If you could go do that, that would be fantastic. I'll be real with you guys. I don't actually know who's watching this, but if you guys were to all go and pre-save the song, I mean, this song that we are doing is with a major label. It makes us look great to them if you go pre-save it. So if you can do that, I'm not going to say that too much because it's a shitty thing to say, but it would really help us out, basically. So thank you guys for, you know, all the support you do show us and getting involved with stuff and helping us out. We really do appreciate it. It means we can properly pursue this music career.
Changing age. My wife and kids, Damon Wayne's in a youth club.
I unfortunately can't give you a release date yet, mainly because I don't know. I kind of do, but I'm not really allowed to say it, just in case things change. But what I can say, you should know actually soon. I know you guys hate that word, but you should know soon. So don't stress too much. It's not going to be one of those things where it takes years. Oh, has the release date been posted? If it has, then calm, because I am seeing a lot of people say the date that I had in my mind, which 9th of May. Like I say though, things can change. I doubt it will if that's been posted, but music's a fragile industry. Right, we've got a decent amount of people in here. I also kind of don't want too many people in here for this, but would you guys... I'm actually wondering what's the smartest thing to do here. I'm not going to play you guys a full song, so I will get told off. I can play you the start, because why not? Funny. And I will reveal that bar Nonori, because she starts off the song, I'm on the first verse and then Harvey's second verse. So you'll probably have to wait for Harvey's bit, unfortunately, because I'm not showing you the whole thing. But yeah, I'll give you the start. It's quite an atmospheric, cool sound. I might have to turn this speaker on because I don't know what that speaker on its own sounds like quality-wise, but also I don't want it to be too loud. 1 million likes and you get the full song. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to do that. No, I don't think so. I think I will very much get in quite a lot of trouble. Because yeah, the label are only going to want snippets out until the song's released. Sorry, everyone. It kind of like damages everything they have planned. I'm probably not even meant to be doing this, but funny. So yeah, here we go.
Keep saying my name, keep feeding the flame. You're playing a game, release me from your love.
You're at it again, so deep in my veins. Forgetting my name, release me from this sweet aching. Shake my body, made a mistake. Oh, babe.
Release me, so God ties it all like the ways it, baby.
Please, feel so good, it hurts, and I'm
unlucky. That's all you get. Sorry, everyone. Oh no. Oh, what a shame. Oh no. Whatever will we do? Thank you though. Thank you. Oh, and thanks for the gifts, Caitlin, Lorena, Tessa. Oh, as in Tessa. What are you doing here? Thank you. I don't know why are you sending gifts? You're too kind. Right, and Lily and Robin and everyone else sending gifts. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, Tessa, if you've been commenting. I don't know if you can tell, but I can't read shit. This is all going past too quickly. But yeah, that was the start of the song. You guys are clearly working on the likes as if you're gonna get rewarded for that at the end. I mean, I'm not opposed to you guys tapping your screen if you want to give it a quick little tap and get some more people in here. But I've teased the song now; it's done. I did it. That's all I can do confidently without getting in too much trouble. But I probably will. Harvey will probably bollock me anyway. Tapping is indeed clapping. What's the name of the song? The song is called Release Me. And there's some eagle-eyed viewers noticed that we put a meme up on our story a while ago. Kind of, it was, I think it's from a film or whatever, but it was this guy going, "Release me! Release me!" And me and Harvey were like, yeah, just put out like, this was way before we'd even sort of talked about announcing the song. But we just thought it was funny. And yeah, some people actually noticed that. But oh, hang on. I was just about to quote that. Yeah. Nice. Wait, Tessa, how the fuck are you the number one gift? What did you do? But yeah, no, I actually don't even know what that little video clip is from. I'll be real. I just saw it. I saw Harvey watching it. I was like, that's funny. Put it on our story because it makes sense. Someone said, any tips on writing music? I'll be real. You've got to write like 50 pretty bad songs until you start getting good ones. Like it's a pretty tedious process. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are some people out there that this is the thing, you can learn the structuring of songwriting, but that's not how it like comes out most naturally from you. I would say you've just got to keep writing, you know, whatever comes to you, so it feels like it's your product and you've made it and you're not really basing it off of what other people do. And then hone in on that and figure out what is going slightly wrong, what can you change to make better, and keep going in that way. But it's going to take a while because no one writes a good song first time. Like I'd love to see that proved, but I don't think that is a thing you can prove, but I'm pretty damn certain that no one's first song was a fucking banger, unless they had help from other people, kind of thing. So yeah, just consistency, keep an ear out for what everyone else is doing, of course. Like, you don't need to not listen to other people's music for inspiration, because that's just stupid, but don't copy. And not even in a sense of, I'm not trying to like defend people. I'm not saying that's their work. I don't care. It's like, just surely if you're being a musician, you want it to come from yourself. You wouldn't want to feel like you've just ripped off what someone else has done. So, and even if you do accident, and this is the problem, this is what not everyone, but everyone was having issues with the whole like suing other people, obviously Ed Sheeran and whatnot, for having similar songs to others. You can accidentally write the same melody and rhythm as someone else. That is possible. Like, there are only so many melodies that are out there. Like, of course, there's loads of different ways you can compile those melodies. But at the end of the day, if something is a really strong melody, most likely someone else is going to come up with that melody as well. If you know, they've got their wits about them. So, and you could go about that not knowing that the other song even exists, kind of thing. Even if that song blows up nowadays, there's so much music that could completely go over your head. So I think it's unfair for people to sue each other over music unless it's a blatant rip-off. Because you can get really blatant rip-offs, to be fair, but like, nah, it's just stupid. I think this year is going to be taken up with quite a lot of music, quite a lot of podcast stuff as well, because obviously the podcast is going well. We've got some exciting stuff in the pipelines for that, and then also we need to figure out merch. Is a damn nightmare, because I know a lot of you do want merch, and unfortunately it's all sold out on the site at the moment. So would be ideal for us to get some stuff back in there for you. Thank you, Clara. Thank you, Ellie. But yeah, this shit takes time, and me and Harvey are very spread thin for time at the moment, unfortunately. But I'm not complaining. I'm happy that I'm busy. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Clara. Thank you, Amy. I'm happy that I'm busy, but it's tough to fit other things in at the moment, I will say. But that's okay. I do want to work on getting merch out as quick as possible for you guys, because it's it's the least we can do. It's not even, you still got to pay for it, you poor fuckers. Merch, what a weird concept. Meet and greet would be fun. It would be so nice to actually meet some of the new faces that are watching all of our content. Because obviously when we used to do that back in the day, we got to see loads and loads of faces and have great conversations and just like understand the types of people that are watching our stuff. Because you don't really get that from this screen, unfortunately. Like obviously I see your guys' comments and whatnot, but we don't really get to delve too deep into what you guys are like as people and what your preferences are, where you started watching us, like all that kind of stuff. So it's really nice for us has been, I must admit, and it'll be really interesting to see if it's changed when we next tour. But what we found was, for like most carnage, crazy chaos, didn't give a shit, whatever, made the show sort of electric kind of thing. I don't know if anyone can guess where the place I'm on about is. I feel like a lot of people are going to be let down if they're guessing their own place or the places they've been to. Where do we think is the most sort of electric place for live performance? For me and Harvey, I'm not speaking on behalf of other people, because it's literally just our shows that I'm basing it off of. What do we think? I'm seeing a lot of Manchester, Leeds and Manchester, Birmingham, Bristol, Glasgow. Right. The answer is Birmingham. Birmingham are fucking crazy. And then actually, I'm not going to lie, Glasgow might be a close second. In terms of like, yeah, I think in terms of loud singing, that actually sounds good. Sorry, Glasgow. London is probably my favourite, but that's a bit of a cliche one to say. And like, I feel a lot of people that do come to the London show are from all around anyway. So, as well as London, obviously. But that's always a fun one. And as well, London's sort of like the big one of our tours. So that's probably why I favour it a little more as well. But yeah, no, Birmingham and Glasgow, Birmingham being number one, I'm afraid, is just crazy. Like every time we've done Birmingham, I think I walk off stage almost deaf. Like it's actually ridiculous. But I love that. I think it's great. Like I've always said, and this is probably a good thing to say now as well, and I'm sure I'll sprinkle this in if we do like tour in future. Like I want to say it before that, but I genuinely, the more energy you guys give us as a crowd, and I'm sure most of you know this, the more you're going to get back from me and Harvey. Like it is literally, I don't know how it works. I genuinely don't get it, but I'm pretty sure any performer could back me on this. if a crowd is going ballistic, you only want to perform better and like with more enthusiasm, passion, all this kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, we want to perform with as much as we can anyway, but it's almost like a drug that hits you and you're like, shit, okay, I've got to switch this shit up now. Like, I love it. I do miss performing. It's going to be fun when we get back to it. God, that's a lot of copy and pastes. I'm afraid the answer to that is she's not here. I don't know what you were expecting, but yeah, you can stop that now. Please. Thanks, Clara. Do you know what? We do actually have some stuff. I got some bits that I can open. And we don't actually normally open letters on the live stream, mainly because people might not want letters read, but I'll give these a go. See what happens, why not? Could be something fun in here. Most likely it's just letters, but that's okay. Right. Oh, this is for Tilly. Well, my bad. I know it was your birthday last week, but I have been busy and have not sent your gift. I do have some stuff on Roblox for you, though. I will send your stuff soon, though. You can unfriend me after it if you want. By the way, it's on Adopt Me. Okay. Thanks, Lexi. Not sure what to do with that. Very kind of you, though. This one is actually for me. So here we go. I wonder what this will be. Christ, this looks intricate. What on earth is going on? Right, this is number one, I think. Oh my, this is like an essay. Whoa. Oh, balls. I meant to be reading this to myself. That's not very good for camera. How about, am I all right, guys, to just read this and I'll try and like relay. Just give me 2 seconds. You're just gonna have to watch me read for a second. I'm so sorry. This is the most formal way I have been asked out ever. I don't know what to do with it. There's a second one. There's a second one. We'll find out what the. Okay, we've got pictures, I think. What on earth is going on? Okay. Wait, what's on the back? I've just got... Right. Okay. I'm just going to read the second part. Sorry. I mean, I don't get this. I don't. This person's like, I don't use social media. I don't have an agenda. All this stuff. I'm like, how did you find me then? How did you find me? If you don't use social media, how did you find me? Okay, well, that's sweet. I respect it. But yeah, there's not much I can do. Right, moving swiftly on. Yeah, sorry, I'm just a bit perplexed by that, everyone. You crack on with your days, I'm gonna crack on with mine. What is this? Oh my god, this one, I've opened it and it started with "I am watching you, Max." This is too much from. Oh my god. It's just an I. Why? I'm watching you, Max, and thinking about you every day and night. Love you, Max. From Daniel. Fantastic. Oh, wow. Okay. So double whammy. This is 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Formal way of being asked out. This is crazy. Yeah, there's this. I don't actually know. I don't actually know whether to say a piece of information about this. This one is unfortunately quite interesting. I feel like it's maybe from a person that isn't. I think I remember this situation. I don't remember what a guy looks like, but basically, I had quite a creepy interaction on tour in Scotland. I really didn't enjoy it. It was during the meet and greet, and just strange guy said some weird stuff to me and grabbed me in ways I didn't very much like. So. That is that. I'm so glad I opened these letters. Wow, what fun we're having right now. This is fucking wild. Why is this happening to me alone right now? I have no one to talk to about this. Oh. Okay, this looks more fun. This looks a bit whimsical and light-hearted. Less like it's gonna scare me. Oh, that's creepy though. Who am I? Question mark. I hope it's not creepy. Maybe I'm just like from those past two. I'm sort of weirded out that. Yeah, I mean that's a nice little drawing of Tills in a ketchup bottle. Drawing of me, Harvey, and Tilly. And then drawing of me and Harvey, old podcast setup. They're pretty cool. I like these styles of drawing. Yeah. I must admit, I sort of skimmed over that just because I don't really want to like. I have no trauma about it. I remember it and remember how weird I didn't like that scenario that I was on about before, and I don't want to go into it too much because it's like people struggle with shit like that and having to deal with shit like that. I personally, I haven't lost sleep over it, so it's like it's fine. But it was just really uncomfortable on our last tour that we did, basically.
Yeah. This looks like a much... must I say, the handwriting on this, can you guys see that? That's really good. I could never dream of writing like that. Oh my god, and she's 14. And your handwriting is this good. Fair play, Charlotte. Right, I'm not going to read this all out just in case, but she's saying she loves the podcast. It's one of her favourites. I'm not going to share this stuff. Starting competitive cheerleading. Let's go. Sorry, everyone. Just reading. Oh my god. Okay, there's a lot. Shit. Oh, these are fun facts. Let's go. Oh my god. So she's dyslexic, and obviously that makes reading and writing a bit tricky for her, but her handwriting is immaculate. I've not seen one mistake so far, and I've read a full page. Fair play. Wants to pursue a career in cardiology. Let's go. That sounds intelligent. Sorry, I will say this I have found funny and not for the right reason. So it says, Max and Harvey, I'd love to know if you have any tips for pursuing my dream job in cardiology. Any advice you can give would be really helpful because you've been able to do that with music. Now, Charlotte, much respect to you because this is a fantastic letter and I've really enjoyed reading it. But music and cardiology, I'm afraid there might not be more different jobs. I could be wrong. But I would not know how to advise you on. I'll be real. I know nothing about cardiology at all. I would love to give some advice, but I feel anything that I give would be destructive versus constructive. So how about this? You crack on with what you're doing, keep your mindset to it, and I guarantee you'll get there because you're a pretty intelligent individual, I can tell from this. So you don't need my advice on it because it's not going to be good. You crack on, Charlotte, and hopefully you can achieve your dream. Also, what a lovely dream, like helping other people with their hearts. That's a very selfless dream. She's now saying a good prank would be putting Legos under bed sheets. I'm starting to think Charlotte is a bit more sadistic than I initially saw. Okay, so in the envelope, did I open the envelope? Here's the envelope, I think. I have drawn a few colouring sheets on my iPad. Sorry if any facial features are off. As well as this, I have included a pack of Who Am I cards in the app. That would be great for a live stream or podcast. The characters on the post-it notes are a mixture of fictional and non-fictional characters. Rules of the game are a person wearing a... I know the game. Well, what a lovely letter. We really are receiving some nice letters at the moment. Some not so much. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's a bunch of post-it notes. Well, fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that, Charlotte. Really do appreciate it. And you crack on with the cardiology. That sounds phenomenal. My God, there is unfortunately only one left, but it starts with Tilly Mills, so I feel like I probably shouldn't open this without her. So I think I'm gonna save that one, but at least we got the others done and some out the way, because that was a bit intense. I can't get Till. She's not here. I actually don't even know where she is. Genuinely, I don't know. Where's your brother? Also don't know. I don't know where either of no one's in the I am the only one home at the moment. At all. Actually, mother might be back. But yeah, I was the only one home. So I don't know where anyone else is. You need the full version of Release Me. Oh well, you're just gonna have to be a patient young boy and wait until the 9th of May, apparently. I'm going to start saying it now because someone clearly posted about it. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Jasmine. Thanks, Dee. Yeah, fantastic news. You have it saved on Spotify. Let's go. You love the song. Thank you so much. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Alina. Yeah, someone asked when's your own song's going to come out. Unfortunately, you guys are going to have to wait a decent amount longer for that because the strategy does not accommodate for it. But I am really excited about our project. And it's not like it's not gonna happen. It's just you're getting some other music first, which is still just as exciting. Like we're gassed about all of it. All of them are really good songs, otherwise we wouldn't do them. But it's more that our project is a slightly different genre, and it's more what we enjoy creatively. But we still enjoy all the other music as well. Like most of the stuff that we're featuring on is like in the dance world. You guys know me, I fucking love dance music. Like that's my shit. So in terms of like what I enjoy, this stuff that's coming out now is like baller. But for more of like, because we love to keep live performance in mind whenever we're writing songs and just creating projects, and like what's it gonna look and feel like live, and how are we gonna, give it as much energy as we can, because that's what we're all about. We're all about energy. And yeah, with our project, it's a little more explosive, is what I'll say for now at times. But yeah, it's fun, and I'm excited, and I need to stop talking because I'm going to say something I shouldn't. You shut up, all of you. Stop asking me questions about it. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Monique. Thank you for the congrats on the 100k on the podcast. If you're not subscribed to 13 Again on YouTube, please go over and subscribe. New goal, 200k on the podcast. That would be epic. And if we do get to 200k, I can promise. How long have we got? If you guys get the podcast to 200k, I'll give you early news about something. Not going to tell you what it is, but there's something cooking. And if the podcast gets to 200k, you guys are going to find out. I must say, you'll find out eventually anyway. But if you do it quicker, we'll tell you quicker. How about that? How about them apples? I'm making deals. I'm making trades that I'm probably not even allowed to make. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys are in here and you're not subscribed to the podcast already, please go over to YouTube, 13 Again Pod. Give it a little subscribe. Or you don't have to subscribe first. Watch a video, see if you like it. You don't even have to watch the whole video. Try to. See if you like it. And if you do like it, subscribe. If you don't, crack on. Go find something you do like, because it's a free country. You can watch what you want. What's your favourite merch you've released? Take a guess. I would like for you guys to guess what my favourite merch we've released is. The tax one. Yeah. The tax fraud merch. It was just like, when did we even release that? Was it start of last year or something? I think it was. We basically were just like, we've not done merch in ages. People were starting to ask for it, and we were like, what can we do? Because we weren't really doing anything at the time, so we didn't have anything to base merch off of. It would have just been like a new logo for no reason kind of thing. So we were like, what's something funny that we could just do? There was no reasoning behind it whatsoever, and we were like, just fucking put I commit tax fraud on a t-shirt. And hoodie and joggers as well. Wait, did we do a t-shirt? Maybe we didn't do a t-shirt. Maybe we just did hoodie and joggers. But yeah, and then I can sell it. And it was jokes. And I've had such good feedback from people wearing them out in public. Like, we've actually had people come up to us when I'm wearing the hoodie and be like, I have that hoodie, but I can't wear it because I get shouted at every time I go out and wear it. I'm like, that's fantastic. I love that they're getting attention, because it's like, I don't even have to be wearing it, and something that we've created is just getting shouted at. I mean, if you guys really, really wanted, we could do more of those, but I kind of like that they were limited. I mean, there are still some joggers left on the store if anyone is looking for a relatively cheap pair of joggers, because we don't overcharge, I promise. That say I commit tax fraud on the arse. Sorry to be that graphic about it, but that is where the text is. I'm not actually sure how many more of them there are, but I know that they're the only thing that isn't sold out. So go for it if you want some joggers, is all I'm saying. They're really comfy as well. I wear mine like every day that I'm at home. I'm being a bit hypocritical right now. These are my grey joggers that are also very comfy. They're not merch, unfortunately, but yeah, no, I do love them. You can get them at Max and Harvey store. Shit. Nah, I always forget. I think it's maxandharveyofficial.com, and then you click on the store from there. I'm so sorry, guys. It's because we've like changed our website a few times, and I just always forget what's going on with it. Balls, gonna have to look myself up. I hate doing this. Yeah, maxandharveyofficial.com, and then you click on the store at the top, and it'll take you straight to the store. And yeah, there are tax fraud joggers left, and that is pretty much it, unless you want stuff from years ago, which is still cool. Like there's some cool, not the Christmas t-shirt, that sucks. If anyone gets the Christmas t-shirt, I'm so sorry. I don't even care that I'm slewing it. It sucks. Fluffy socks are fantastic though. They're really, really good. And what's interesting about the keyring is the price that it's on the store for. We are losing money on the keyring because we had so many of them, and they cost more than that to make. But we were just like, we just want the keyrings gone. We want people to have them. So if you do want to get a keyring, have a keyring. You don't have to, but they're actually really good quality. They're like proper metal keyrings. You could like put them on a bag or something, and it's a nice little addition. But yeah. But postage people overcharge. Is the shipping bad? A lot easier. But then it sort of petered out a little bit. And we couldn't keep that up. So Yeah, unfortunately. You say postage is 40. No, it's not. No, it's not, Mia. No, I don't believe that. Not for our store. I mean, to America it's $35. That sounds about right, and I'm sorry that it is, because that is quite a hefty price for postage. I do feel for you there, but like I say, there is literally only so much we can do. The postage is not £40 for the UK. I guarantee it. Go on our site. So, tag me on Instagram. Show me proof that somewhere in the UK is £40 for postage. If the joggers are £40, but that's a decent price for joggers. The postage is £5. I promise. Oh, Sadie just got here. I did in fact talk about Release Me, Sadie, and yeah. Well, no, Sadie, postage is only £500 for you because we don't like you.
In your
Well, isn't that fascinating? The podcast just came on. I actually said that far too straight-faced, Sadie. I didn't mean it. But I'd like for you to know that the intent was there. Are the joggers all sold out now? Did someone get the last pair? Were there that little left? Hang on, let me check. Let me check this shit. They're gone. They actually are gone. Okay. Oh, well, maybe that's because they're in my bag. Hang on, let me get rid of them out of my bag. And let's refresh this and see. Maybe there was literally one pair left. That's it. That's great. No, I think they're gone. I genuinely think they are gone. Well, someone got them. There you go. That's it. Now we need new merch. Shit. Okay. There is old stuff. I'm not selling it very well, but there is old stuff if you want, and then there's signed photos and stuff as well. We need to get new merch, man. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah, and we could potentially even start it. I say this, we probably wouldn't start doing Tilly merch yet. We'll do obviously podcast merch that is more Tilly oriented, because obviously that is her project as well. But there's nothing really going on enough other than the podcast for her to have a bespoke range of merch. I want her to be a bit older for that anyway, so she can make more calculated decisions on it. Oh yeah, that's the thing you can get. The 2024 calendar for sale. Do you know what was so annoying was when we released that, and I think we did under promote it a little bit, I must admit. But I think we got the amount that we thought would exactly sell, and then it just didn't. And we were like, well shit, now we got a load of calendars. So, I mean, there are some exclusive-ish pictures in there, I'm pretty sure. I don't think all of them have been posted, so... yeah, it's from a shoot we did a while ago. Fun shoot, that. Probably do another one at some point, but they cost money. M&H pod or 13 again? Stupid question. 13 again, clearly. I mean, one thing I want to say, and I actually kind of want to check it on here as well to see if it's moved at all, but on Spotify, if you guys have been listening to the podcast on Spotify, and I don't know, this is the thing, I'm actually a little bit stressed at the same time as proud. We're on the UK charts for Spotify podcasts, and we have zero backing. It is literally just us. We don't have a company producing the podcast. We don't have anyone, with ties into Spotify promoting it or whatever. Even on the explore pages where they're best comedy podcasts in the UK right now, not the top 100. It's just ones that Spotify thinks you'll enjoy. We don't get shit from that. We don't get advertisement in that because they don't care about us yet. and we're still doing that well. We're like 18th for comedy podcasts in the UK, which is just crazy. So thank you to everyone that is listening on Spotify. I mean, if you want to try and run that up and see if you can get it into the top, that would be crazy, because then we'd actually probably get Spotify reaching out. Up and see if you can get it into the top. That would be crazy, because then we'd actually probably get Spotify reaching out, hopefully, and heal. I'm trying to find, why can't I find podcasts on? Let me just type it in. I want the charts. Do they do charts on laptops? Maybe they don't. Podcast charts. Give me a sec. That's top 50 global. We're not going to be in that. There's no chance. That's not even podcasts. That's songs. Fuck is going on? Where are the podcast charts? Am I going insane? Is it not a thing on desktop? Can someone help me out here? Am I being stupid? Dobby Mercy, what does that mean? Why? I just want podcasts, but it's not giving me them. This is rather annoying. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Ha 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 ha. There we go, but that's not the charts. This is interesting though, because we are actually being advertised here. That's fun and quite high up. Well, isn't that fantastic? Okay, maybe Spotify aren't helping us. I might be wrong. Where are the fucking charts? Stressing me out now. Can't find them, fellas. It's done out. They don't do... Oh, found it. Found that shit. Got it. Don't even worry, guys. I got it. Guys, don't worry. I got it. Guys, I got it. Are we in here? This is actually very different to how they normally do it. But if we're in here, I'll be happy. Hey, there it is. There it is. Fantastic. Yeah, right next to Saving Grace as well. What? Oh, smashed it. Let's go. Happy days. Well, better get listening, guys. Because you know we gotta up that shit. Gotta be the biggest podcast on Spotify and on YouTube and in the world. God, imagine giving Tilly that much of a platform. Oh, she doesn't need it. Yeah, that is really exciting though. And from what I saw yesterday, so we were like 18th in the comedy charts and somewhere around 50th in just the general UK charts, which is so sick for something that has like pretty much no funding except our own, no external advertisement except our own. I'm just so proud of you guys. You fucking nailed it. You really did help us out. All the people that like make edits and stuff and sort of get it circulating. You're just too kind. Thank you so much for your time in terms of that. It is very much appreciated. Even if we don't get round to like seeing all the videos, just know that what you're doing is appreciated regardless. And you're introducing new people to this wild world of characters we have over here, and it really does help. So yeah, thank you. Fun times. What a day to be alive. Oh, I must admit, I'm tired. My sleep schedule's been ruined for a while, and then like an even bigger spanner got thrown in the works the other day when I had a 6 a.m. wake up for the Nintendo Con thing, which was really fun, but too early for Nintendo. Yeah, it just that didn't even help. That just like made my tiredness worse, because it's not like that corrected my sleep schedule. I still then, I'm pretty sure I went to sleep that night at like 4 a.m. What's wrong with me? But I'm getting up at like 10, 11 still. Like I'm not. It's not even like I'm sort of sleeping. I must admit, actually today wasn't that. I think I woke up at 12 today. That was really bad. But shit is what shit does. I don't do that very often. So you have to wake up at 5 a.m. for work. Yeah, that's peak. I do not envy you. Dobby merch. You don't need Dobby merch. Do you know what? Do you know what we might do? That would be fun. Is just a little bit of Dobby merch on our tours, because like at least he'll be there, and like we'll maybe just make like a little trinket or something, and he can have all the money for it as well. But like it would just be a fun little thing, like a collectible that is Dobby merch for the tour. Yeah, no, I'd actually quite like to do that. I just have so many stupid ideas all the time, and then I say them. Imagine that. I say the stupid ideas on a live stream as well, not even to like friends that might try and be support. On a live stream I say these stupid ideas. That would be fun though. But yeah, no, I am very gassed about the podcast being on 100k subscribers. The first episode of the new series also just got to 100k views, so that's huge. Thanks guys so much for that. Yeah, love that shit. Just fantastic news. Where are the videos? Yeah, because that one's on Tilly's on Hinge is on 69k. And then the new one that was 2 days ago is almost on 40k. That's so good. 40k in 2 days for the podcast. Like, we moving. We getting it going. Oh yeah. No, I'm gassed for what's to come for the podcast, and I'm really happy for Tilly as well, because for her to have like an actual strong platform from the get-go to be working on, as well as then being able to do sort of little videos on social media, it gives us such a leg up to this industry. So I'm glad that it's gone well, mainly genuinely. I say this from my heart, though it is on a live stream, so I could be lying, you never know. I am genuinely happy, mostly for Tilly, that the podcast is doing well. Like that's all that matters at the end of the day. So lost drone merch. Yeah, no, that'd be funny. I don't think Dobby would find that funny, but are you going to go Ireland for tour? Do we have a big enough audience in Ireland? I don't know. I would love to go to Ireland. Sorry, I'm getting texts about a call I'm meant to be on. Not right now, but a little bit later. So I'm going to have to dip soon. Well, there seems to be a fair few people in Ireland. Like I say, I would love to do a tour over there. Love Irish people. Think the accent's sick. So yeah, I'm sure we can make that happen. It just always depends on the touring agency that we go with and what they see fit. Because at the end of the day, they base it off of the streams and the streaming regions. So keep that in mind when you're streaming music, if you want a smaller artist to come to you, you got to make sure enough people are listening to their shit from your area. There are other things that come into it as well, but it is mainly streams. So hang on, everyone. I've just got to click my neck real quick. Oh, I bet that looked weird. South Africa. I mean, that's a bit far, but I would actually love to. I'd love to go to South Africa. I'd love to tour Australia. I'd love to tour everywhere, man. Like, I don't think there's one place I wouldn't like to tour. Genuinely. Like, there isn't a single place I wouldn't go to do it. Like, I just want to see everywhere in the world. Which would be insane if we could get it to that level. Like, I don't even need it to be like, you know, we're not out here trying to be the biggest artists on the planet, because like that's so unreasonable. But if we can get it to a level where we're able to just go and see places and experience how others experience music, that would be the best. That would be my favorite. It could literally be in like the smallest venues. I don't care. I just want to see everyone. Not your house, Sadie. Fuck off. Bristol, yeah, Bristol's a good shout. Bristol are always up for a good boogie. They've got such a good dance scene over there. Honestly, I can imagine myself doing more like DJ sets in Bristol than our own shows, but I'm sure we'd do our own ones as well. Who is your favourite artist? It's always such a tricky question. It changes frequently. Who would it be at the moment? Let me see who I favour at the moment. I mean, I'll be real, Skrillex probably, but I did just download most of his album into my playlist. Yeah, it's probably got to be Skrillex at the moment, to be fair. Him or Miko. Actually, I wouldn't go as far as saying Miko's my favourite, to be fair, because it's only recent and I've only liked 2 of his songs so far, so that's not fair. That's just someone I listened to recently. Other than that, maybe MPH. And I'll always love Tom Misch and John Bellion, so... But yeah, you shouldn't ask me that question. I'm just going to give you 7 answers. Like, such a shit question. Not in like a mean way. In like a, why do I have to answer with one way? Innocence. I love this song. I'm going to play this song. You'll never be mine.
You'll never be mine. You'll never be mine.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Sorry, I shouldn't have started scrolling through Spotify. I just want to listen to music loud now. Pangarang merch. I don't think we could get away with that. I reckon Skrillex has probably got a relatively watertight patent on that. Or maybe not. Maybe Bangarang is a word that you just can't patent. I'm not sure though. You definitely get slewed for it by Skrillex fans. Someone just said they deep dived into videos of us from 2016. Oh my god. Do you know what? That's one thing that I have thought of is like, if shit does start going well for us, which it might not, it might, what the fuck is going to surface content-wise. And I just know you guys are sitting on an arsenal of shit that you've got on us that is just harrowingly embarrassing. And I can't wait for that shit to start coming out, because, it's just it is what it is. We started on Musically, didn't we? And then it was just a cringe fest from the get-go. No matter what you did, even though most of our content was like singing related, we still did the cringy shit as well. So you can't avoid it, really. You can't get us cancelled for it. I just saw someone say we can get you. We're not going to get cancelled for the stuff we did back in the day when we were 14. It's just embarrassing. Like, yeah, that'll be fun. Sort of ran out of things to talk about, to be honest. Feel free, anyone, to throw in some. I don't know what I just did there. Throw something into the mix. Will you DJ on tour? I would love to at some point, and that would actually be a lot easier to do. I reckon, and in a weird way, not more exciting, but more intriguing. Because, like, the amount of really different types of venues you can end up playing in as a DJ is kind of crazy. And, like, just to see what different drugged up audiences are like. Sorry to put it in that sense, but really some of them have been. Yeah, that'll be quite entertaining. So, yeah, I'll be excited if I can get the DJ stuff kicking off. Did I even just say English then? I kind of zoned out and the words that came out were just ramble. Fingers crossed I did. If not, clip that shit. What is it with you guys and wanting, like, bedding merch? Like duvet sheets and stuff? Like, because I know exactly what you mean as well, like, with our faces on. Why would anyone want that? I actually wouldn't be opposed to doing it if it was just our big square logo. Like, that would be kind of cool. Still a bit much, but, like, kind of cool. I get that. But, like pillowcases and duvet sheets with our faces on, do people really want that? Like, surely not. I am judging, but I'm not judging. That's just kind of crazy. There's too many yeses. Oh, you guys are nuts. I love it. It's funny. It's just funny. One Direction did it, why can't you? One Direction didn't know what half the shit being sold was. They were just cutting about. Christ, okay. Sorry, guys, I'm getting text through. Crab, no way, thanks Fatima, thanks Charles. You want more would you rathers on the podcast? See, the problem is, I've got to a point where most of mine are just like, they're either like really depressing and about death, or just so weird that they don't make sense. Like, the last couple I've tried to make a bit more intelligent to actually provoke conversation. Am I lagging? Oh, has it gone wrong? I don't know. But I could just go back to doing like weird shit and hoping they say something to it, and we can just move on if we get nothing. Thank you, Beth. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could come up with some more random shit and try and slot it in. Did I get one in last episode? No, I didn't. I did bring something to the table though. Yeah, we talked quite a bit about Coachella for the next episode. So get ready for that shit. And various other things as well. To be fair, I don't know why I led with Coachella, because that's not the most interesting thing we talked about, but I just know that's what I brought to the table. So well done me. Shoes merch, that's a bit intense. If you're gonna do shoes, you gotta do shoes properly. I can't be bothered for that right now. We've got too much going on. We're not doing shoes. Sorry. Spray bottle merch would be funny. That would be a bit ridiculous and like kind of tacky at the same time. But also, actually, do you know what it wouldn't be terrible for? Is like festivals. Because I feel like at the end of the day, if it's like a really hot day, not many people are going to think to just bring like a... I know people have those fan spray things, but they always break. Like, what's the point? Why not just go up to someone and be like, there you go, you're cool now, and just walk away? I mean, you're probably going to get a lot of pissed off people on your hands, but funny still. You can make money off of it. Why not? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'll hold on to that. Thank you for the spray bottle idea. That could be fun. And festival season is coming. So I don't want to like... I don't want it to ever come across as like we're just selling you guys tat for the sake of selling tat, if you know what I mean. I want to do stuff that does actually mean something to you guys, kind of thing. Fluffy socks. But yeah, if you're behind the spray bottle, I'm behind the spray bottle. That's all I'm saying. It is funny, and it may or may not have been used in the last episode that we just filmed. So you're not about to get Max and Harvey makeover. There's no way. Maybe a perfume one day, or is that perfume's like the female? We would need to do a female perfume though, wouldn't we? But that doesn't make sense. Do men do? Men don't do that, do they? Maybe I'm wrong. You don't really get like a David Beckham for women. Not that we're David Beckham, but I'm trying to think. Cologne, yeah. No, you're right. I did have the wrong word, but still, if this is the thing, Harvey and I wouldn't be able to make cologne because I don't think we have a big enough male audience to sell cologne. So it would need to be perfume. But then my issue is men don't really make perfume except Marc Jacobs, obviously. Who, crazy, by the way, Marc Jacobs posted about the song Release Me on his story. Admittedly, that's, he has a tie-in with Ninori, which is great. But like, that was kind of crazy. I was like, shit, the Marc Jacobs is gassing up the song. And a few other really cool people as well. So yeah, I was pretty impressed with that, to be fair. And you guys are just smashing it in terms of the pre-saves and whatnot and posting about it. Thank you, Bethany, for the crab. That is fantastic. Yeah, no, I'm really excited for this first song. I think it's a really strong one for us to start with, but also doesn't give too much away. It's sort of like, what could be next? Something batshit. Trust me, the next one is batshit. You're gonna. So some of you are gonna be so surprised. And what I will say is it might not be everyone's cup of tea because it's very, very dancey, the next one. But it's cool. It's still very cool. And I think most of you will know it as well. Shouldn't have said that. Already said too much. Shouldn't have said that. Moving on. M&H tea bags. Now we're just getting silly. Now we're just being stupid with it. What's the point? What's the point in an M&H tea bag? I bet it would taste like shit. Why would you want that? Croc Charms would be cool. And it would also make sense. But it would be cooler if we were to get a deal with Crocs and then do a charm off the back of that. That would be cooler. Rather than us just like selling something to accessorize a Croc. Wallpaper. Like full on DNA samples. Yeah, no. Wallpaper though. That's just batshit. Like, you'd have to install that. You'd have to get a guy to do that. Why not just have a poster? Like, poster I totally get. That's not out of the ordinary at all. Wallpaper, though. What would you even get? Again, just like our faces on your wall. Would that not be creepy? I suppose that was a stupid thing to say, because if anyone has a poster or anything like that, that is our face on their wall. Shit is what shit does. A scarf. M&H guitars. I mean, I must admit, I'm loving these ideas, and I should actually be noting some of them down. Pajamas would be such a shout. Explosives, I would love to do explosives. At that point, we might get in trouble, but I would actually love to sell you guys explosives. That would be so funny. Oh, social media would kick off. Don't do fireworks. Why not? That's my favourite pitch so far. Explosives. It's not. Why don't I even say fireworks? It's not going to be fireworks. We're going to sell you pipe bombs. How about that? Max and Harvey pipe bombs. All yours for the cheap price of $12.99. How about that? How about them apples? Who wants a pipe bomb? Can I get a me in the chat for people that would buy a pipe bomb? Is this inciting violence? I don't care. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We love pipe bombs. I should probably stop saying that. Oh yeah. Woo, girlies go crazy for a pipe bomb. Fucking stupid. me. What else ludicrous can we sell? Max and Harvey cigarettes. I need to keep reminding myself we still have like a young audience. Like, I know a lot of you are older, but there is still a young audience there. Kids, who want cigarettes? Who wants vapes and cigarettes, kids? We'll sell them. We'll sell them to you. How about that? Yay! Fucking ridiculous. You guys are funny. If you're under 18, do not respond to that. You should not be using those. If you're over, I can give a fuck. Do what you want. If you guess what? Something about being sued. Yeah, we've said before we'd love to do like a scented candle, because that's just something that, like, I'll be real, like it's not about, the candles isn't about us. What am I trying to say? I don't even know if it's like that high demand from you guys. It would just make us happy to have our own candle. That's what I'm trying to say. So like, whether it sold well or not, we'd be like, you know what? We made a candle. That's kind of sick. M&H tanks. Yeah, why not? Inhalers. Yes. Yes. How about like single-use medical equipment? Max and Harvey's single-use medical equipment. There you go. Bank. You can make millions. Sell that to America. EpiPen. Yeah. Max and Harvey EpiPen. I would love that. You just, even if you're not having an attack, you just adrenaline. Whoa! Thanks, Max and Harvey. Lunchboxes with food. That would be a crazy operation. Oh yeah, people now are I just saw a comment of someone wondering why the caption for this is sandwich. I did start this live off by eating a sandwich. Here's the plate. The sandwich is evidently gone now. I ate it, I'm afraid. More! Sadie keeps coming out with heaters. Max and Harvey tasers. That would be so fun on tour. Imagine that. You're stood in the Thunderdome of girls and every one of them has a taser. It's like, don't move, bitch. I'll fucking tase you. And then they're just, no, that's actually quite sad. We shouldn't do tasers, I don't think. Yeah, bad pitch, Sadie. We don't need those. No, we do. We do need tasers. Landmines, pepper spray. Yep. I'll back that. I like the sound of a Max and Harvey landmine. Balaclavas. Balaclavas could be cool. I don't think we give off that vibe. But like, wouldn't that be interesting for like an outsider to see? Like, imagine them seeing footage of like one of our shows. And it is, you know, a very female-dominated audience, but all of them are in balaclavas and, like, headbanging and mosh pitting and throwing up. I don't know why I added that in there. But that's just not... it's not the typical vibe of our tours. Thank you, Sophia. Life support machines. Jesus, we're just getting deep now. Christ. Max and Harvey grenades, yeah, that would be a shout. Defibrillator. Bedazzled knives. Sure. You're all just saying shit now. GPS tracker. Like, why? Oh, fair. Right. I've been here for ages, I think, so I'm going to go. But thank you all very much for joining me. This was a weird one. But it sure did happen, and we've had a great time and done a bit of brainstorming, which I always enjoy doing. So, yeah, thanks for coming along. Feel free to just go and peruse the weird shit they have on TikTok live streams. I mean, I'm sure this is pretty weird as well as far as it goes. I don't know where I stand in terms of being normal, but yeah, go find, I don't know, fucking Richard with his top off or something. That's probably a thing. All right, cheers, guys. See you all in a bit. Don't buy a taser. You don't need one. Not yet, anyway. All right.